Pascal. An honor to be with you. How are you doing?
Fine.
But I can see you're so happy. And what's the secret of being happy?
Just take life
As it comes.
and be grateful for everything. Everything. Forever grateful.
Wow.
For everything.
Thank you so much for that. So, dear spectators, I have the honor to speak with Pascal Duplan. But I really want to know more about her. What's your role in the diocese, Madame Marie?
Actually,
Yes.
I have been freshly appointed as the Safe Environment Coordinator.
Congratulations.
Child Protection Program.
Exactly.
And I'm also a musician, so
oh, really? Yes, I was
do
told.
music
Wow.
at church.
In the cathedral?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Actually, I learned the organ.
Oh, did you? Interesting.
Yes.
I've been trying to learn the organ for years. It's not easy to learn.
But that's the most beautiful and powerful instrument.
And you play the organ?
Yeah, because
wow.
I used to play the piano, so it was not too difficult, but I had to get my, some friends for my former choir director to, teach me how to understand each of the
keys.
Yes.
Wow.
Each of the keys.
How many years did it take to learn?
Oh my God, years? A few months.
Oh really? Wow, so you're really talented. Wow, I'm so impressed. Maybe you can teach me.
And this is that will explain you when I say that our bishop is someone that is, very. He's got this sight.
Yes.
That he can find in you what you even know you have.
Wow.
And
so is he the one who?
Yeah, he said, "You do it." I said, "Bishop, how am I gonna do it?"
Good.
You do it.
Wow, so it's the Bishop Jerome Fredro. I'm here for an interview so that people can get to know the Bishop. The Bishop is the first Cameroonian born from Africa in the United States, so his appointment is historic. And I'm so impressed that he taught you. And let's go back to that piano. So it was the Bishop who inspired you. When did that happen?
Well, that happened when I came here.
Okay. Which year do you remember?
Last year.
Oh, just last year?
Yes, just last year.
Can you imagine? 220.
We had an excellent musician here.
Okay.
Our seminarian, Ronan.
Oh.
And, I was sort of hiding because each time I would hear him playing, I would say, I would never be able to do that. I would never be able to, conduct a congregation.
Wow.
But Bishop trusted that I could.
Wow.
And he said, you just practice.
Okay.
And I started practicing every day for a few weeks.
Yes.
Like 3 hours after work, I would practice.
Okay.
And I remember calling my choir director, my former choir director, and I sent pictures of the organ to her and everything. I said, please,
wow,
help me.
And he was saying he helped you.
She did. Okay. And
what's her name again?
Lucia Falco.
Lucia.
Yeah, Lucia. Falco. Yes. And
thank you, Lucia. She's watching us.
She did help, and thanks to her, I was able to, stop being worried and scary each time I would, be at church, because I'm a guitarist. That's my first instrument. Yes. So the guitar is my first instrument.
Yes.
So I thought I would be that would be enough.
Right.
But the bishop said, no, you can do it.
Okay. And you tried it and...
Yes, and it worked. And actually, I can say that it's not the only thing that I discovered myself. Through the bishop. Yes.
Could you elucidate other things you discovered?
Wow. Well, first of all, I can say that I did not know I could I could work in a certain type of environment that I had never been.
Okay.
You know, this type of environment that I had never
in the
been.
chancery, Catholic chancery.
Well, the Catholic Church, but the cathedral in general, you know.
Okay.
Because it was, you know, all this was very like new to me. Not the tasks,
Okay.
but
The environment.
you know, the people,
That's
and
true.
learning to really find the best
Okay.
out of this. And actually, I can say that he helped me a lot
Yeah.
working on my character, because you know I didn't expect
Yes.
that in those few months I would see myself the way I see myself now.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
he really, he was tough.
Okay. Wow.
He was quite
I'm so
tough.
amazed.
And you know, I know that I'm giving the best of myself
Yes.
here in the diocese on that, but really, sometimes I feel I should be the person giving back to the
Okay.
diocese what I have. You
See.
know, I've found a person in myself that I didn't know,
Wow.
and I feel I would be the person that should be, you know, giving out a check to the diocese
I'm not vice versa.
Yeah,
Wow.
because what I found here, I mean, it's just
Amazing.
amazing and invaluable,
Wow.
you know. And I think it's and I always say I'm forever grateful.
Grateful.
I've had other experiences, but here,
Yes.
you know, and it's not that it's been easy. The
Yes.
bishop is not easy
Okay.
at all. Not easy,
Easy at all.
because, but this is this thing that I discovered in him. He will hurt you in the way he, you know, he interacts. Sometimes you feel you're not understood and all that.
Okay.
But after a few, you know,
days
if you
after-
trust,
Yes.
if you trust that he must know what he's saying,
Yes.
you know,
If you trust
if
that.
you trust, even if you hurt,
Okay. Later.
you decide, what if I try what he said?
Okay.
Oh my God!
The outcome will be
The-
very
every
fruitful.
time,
Okay.
every time,
That
I'm
you-
sorry to say to myself, he was right.
Wow.
Like, you know, and that's why I say that he's like a creator.
Yes.
He's like like a cover,
Okay.
you know. He will.
Yeah, he will push
Yeah,
you.
and
You,
you know,
can do this.
I say this is the way I perceive him, like this creator, that this cover. He
Yes.
sees that chunk of
Of wood.
ordinary wood,
Yeah.
and he perceives that
Something can come out of it.
there's a masterpiece there,
Yeah.
but you don't know it because you are
The wood.
the chunk of wood.
Exactly.
You don't know
So
it.
he takes that chunk of wood.
He takes it and he decides, okay, I know that you have it.
Okay.
So he starts, you know,
So hitting, carving.
carving.
It ends up to be a beautiful statue. Wow. Interesting.
And really the outcome is, you know, unbelievable.
Wow.
And I can say that I go from joy to joy to joy to joy to joy.
Wow.
Yes.
I can see
Yes,
that from
yeah.
your expression, your happiness.
Yes.
So I'm so grateful that Bishop Fedro has had such a lasting impression in the lives of many
Yeah.
people, and you in particular.
Yeah, but as I told you, it's not easy.
Okay, it's not.
It's not easy.
Nothing good comes easy.
No, and it takes
Time
It takes that
and
you
effort.
want. It takes that you want
Yes.
to take advantage of anything that God puts, you know,
At your disposal.
in front of you, at your disposal, to help you grow.
Okay.
There is no way you can grow
Yes.
if you do not accept to be
Be challenged.
the word is pruned.
Okay.
You have to
Be
accept
pruned.
it, but it's not, you cannot, if you gonna go under surgery, or you're gonna undergo a procedure,
Yes.
you cannot tell the surgeon that you have to remove this thing, but do not use any invasive instrument.
You cannot.
You cannot.
You are sick, so he has to use it.
You cannot. So at first it was difficult.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it was difficult at first. But when I started, in my country,
Yes.
there used to
Where's
be
your country, by the way?
I'm from Haiti.
Haiti, a pleasure.
Yes.
I've met so lovely Haitians in Canada.
We are
We
special.
work- They are special.
We are special.
Thank you.
We are special. So in my country, there's this person, they call him Shaluska.
Okay.
Like Shaluska is this person during the carnival,
Mhm.
like he would come and frighten
People.
the kids, and we had this song Matigamba pero say monoye, like I'm not scared of you because I know you are a human being.
Okay. Yes.
So it's like one day you find out that it's someone playing a role, and at first, as I told you, it was difficult.
Okay.
Difficult. I came with all my
Yeah.
superb,
Exactly.
and each time he was like, no, this is not correct. No, this is not. Was like, and finally, and I tried to resist.
Yeah, obviously.
And at a certain point, I was like, you said you want to go. You're here because not just to serve, but
Yeah.
because you want to grow deeper in spirituality.
That's true.
So, what if God is using that person to help you do what you would never think
Exactly.
you would do,
Yeah.
or talk to people you would never think you would talk to, or be in communion with people you would never think.
Wow. That's
It's not gonna work for everybody. Even Jesus, at a certain point,
Yes.
they said that he was amazed to see, stunned to see that some people did not believe him, and he could not make any miracle, do
Yeah.
any miracle at those, and he had to flee and go somewhere else because he could not,
No.
even though he was God.
Can you imagine?
You
Son
know,
of God.
so I know that we are not called to be loved
Yes.
by everybody, but trying is what is asking of us. Is asked from us,
Yes.
is to try.
Try.
And this is what he taught me.
Okay.
Try.
Try. Always try.
Try,
Okay.
try.
Give a chance.
Yes, give a chance. Give the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. Don't
As I
think it's
told you,
possible.
it's not something that will always work
Okay.
because we are free.
That's true.
You can offer all the love of the world to someone and the person just doesn't want to take it.
Exactly.
We are free. And even Jesus had to, decide, I cannot do anything.
Yeah, with these people.
I cannot do anything because they're free.
Wow.
They're free.
They're free because at the end of the day, you
But
take a decision.
the joy, you can have the joy if you try.
Okay.
You can always say, I tried.
Okay. Wow.
It didn't work because I didn't try.
Exactly.
And this thing, I'm telling you, I learned here because I had always been someone who is, whenever it's too much for me, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. He taught me how to stay.
Okay.
Oh my God, he taught me
How to
how
stay
to
and keep
stay.
trying. Wow.
How to stay, how to remain when everything is difficult.
Okay.
How to
Persevere.
stay grounded.
Fortitude, steadfast.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm so impressed.
Yes. Well, that is my truth.
Your personal experience.
But believe it or not, we don't even talk. I mean, we don't often talk.
Okay.
We, you know, there are not many words
Yes.
happening between the bishop and I, because I am attentive.
Yes.
I am attentive to each breath, to each thought, to each. I always try to understand what it is and what's.
Okay.
And I try to, abide with that.
That's true.
And because he probably saw that I started, being more flexible.
Okay.
it started to, being a little less
strict. Less strict.
Yes.
And hard. As before.
Yeah.
Wow.
But,
I'm so grateful for this.
I don't know. This is you want to know.
Yeah.
This is my experience.
Wow.
Again, if you telling me, you're asking me, is he a good person? Is he a? I will not try to answer.
Exactly.
But what I know is that the result of my being close to his guidance made me a better person.
Wow.
And that it's forever.
Okay. Forever.
It's
never
forever. I cannot unlive what I have lived here.
No, you can't.
No.
Wow. That's so interesting. I'm so impressed. And he didn't know you before.
No.
That's another aspect which is interesting.
No.
Doesn't need to know people.
No, it's a divine connection that put me on his path.
Okay.
Divine connection.
Could you explain?
Well, it's difficult to go into the details.
Okay.
But it didn't take long.
Okay.
It didn't take long. I was ready, he was ready, and
wow,
that was it.
Bang.
So, but I was ready, he was ready, but I cannot say that everything went perfectly from the beginning because it's a process.
It's a process to get to know somebody.
It's a process.
For somebody to understand you takes time.
Yeah.
Thank you for this witness.
It's a process. And as I told you, sometimes I spend days, I don't even know, because when I have something to do, I have the assignment, I try to do it. If I can do it, I will say I can.
Okay.
That's
so inspiring.
But this is
your
experience. This is my experience, and I'm really grateful to have this opportunity, not just to serve the diocese,
yes,
but to help the first
bishop, Cameroonian born bishop,
Cameroonian
in the United States.
Bishop in the United States. I'm really grateful to be able to
to collaborate with him.
Yes, and because of all that I told you, I pray that everything goes well, and that
That is my next question. The wishes you have for him. You wish him success in his ministry as a bishop.
Well, yes, I wish that God gives him health and grants him courage, because to be who he is and to accumulate sometimes grievances from people, and I'm not going to comment on those grievances. Are they legitimate or not? That this is not. But having to deal with all that, and sometimes I feel it must be very
very energy consuming.
no, yeah, and he must feel alone sometimes.
Right.
I mean, so I pray that God gives him what we cannot give him as human beings. You know, that God surrounds him with his supernatural powers and grace.
Wow.
And I say power too because this is a very demanding role
Ministry
that he
is
is
a demanding
playing.
bishop.
And I see him as someone that wants to really leave a legacy
Okay.
to these
these
islands,
Wow.
you know, and
Wow.
that's his life that he gave. And there's nothing material or human
Yes.
that could compensate the fact that he gave it all
Exactly.
to those islands. You know, so I wish that God gives him, you know, all the guidance he needs, all
Yes.
and some joy out of it.
Okay.
Some joy
Wow.
out of it.
That's
Because I
good.
told you, material stuff
Mhm.
or even human you know, gifts like friends and all that.
Yes.
At a certain point,
Mhm.
you find yourself alone with yourself,
That's true.
and I pray that God gives him what he needs in those moments.
Yeah.
All the great saints have been through that,
Wow.
and
Exactly.
I think of Paul, I think of David, I think of, you know,
All of them. Even
all of
Jesus
them,
went through it, and
even
Peter.
Jesus and all of us.
Yeah.
So
It's the path
that
we
he's
go to.
that God's angels can be with him
Okay.
when, you know, he
He needs them.
when he needs.
Wow. Thank you so
And
much, Maggie.
that's you know, as you see, I have this joy that is just overflowing.
It's so constant and
yeah,
and transmitting
and,
because I'm having it right. So to conclude, Madam Maggie, you have a very important office, safe environment in the church in the U.S. is a very strategic
Yes.
office because of the scandals that happened in the past.
Yes, but I must say that as I am going through, you know,
Going
discovering
through-
this department,
Yes.
I have this feeling that this is a ministry
Yes.
that can bring a lot of joy to. You know why?
No.
Because, of course, we are working to create programs or implement programs
Yes.
that will protect the youth,
The
protect the vulnerable.
and the children.
But even myself, as I was going through all these, I realized that it can help an adult
Okay.
have a new perspective of his own life.
Okay.
And this can bring healing for so many people, not just the one that we are preventing from being wounded,
Being abused.
but and this is why I'm really excited about it. I'd like to see as many people as possible get close to those, you know, this training, not just the training, the conventional training, but all, you know, this information that is, you know, available
Yeah.
to help us, you know, answer the circumstances that surround us, actually.
Good too.
You know, I was going through some of the information offered by Virtus,
Yes.
our partner,
Okay.
and, you know, regarding, for example, the social media and all that.
Exactly.
it's, you know, you are not born a parent, you are not born a person that knows how to do, you know, but this is information that can help you understand yourself, understand other people, and understand your, you know, your own life, and why you were uncomfortable at that point for this, you know, it's amazing. I mean, myself, what I like in what I'm doing is that it's not just the like the sad or dark side that I am I'm approaching through all the training that I am, you know, I have the opportunity to receive now. I see beauty. I see that life can be beautiful.
Wow.
And that we can transform our environment, you know, and because when things are said, and when everybody knows, then it's easy. It's easy to communicate. Like if you know why this shouldn't be done, and I know why this shouldn't be done, it's not that I'm accusing you, you're not accusing me, but we are just together, you know, we together agree about one thing, and it makes life easier.
Wow.
You know, it makes life easier. So I definitely will not take the dark side. Only I'm forced to look at it.
Exactly.
But I'm going to extract all the best that I can.
I can see that
and
in your
spread the best.
in your passion, you know, for this office.
Yes.
Thank you for having given me the material.
Yeah. Well, it's really old.
No problem. The important thing
But
is the content.
Just
I'm going to go through it with the
because this is something everybody should know.
Nice gift from Madame Marie. Thank you so much. I really wish you the best in your life, in your ministry, in your office, and in your family too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Who are here and those who are in Haiti, we pray for them. And please continue to transmit this joy and happiness that you have.
Yes, even if sometimes I have to flee, like Jesus.
You flee but come back.
Yes.
Because you just fled but came back.
Yeah.
Always come back.
Yes. I know there's a time when you have to.
Right? You flee for some time, then you come back when people have had good ways.
There's a time when you have to face. Yes. But then you are not alone.
Thank you so much.
God is with you.
It was an honor to meet you, Duplan. C'était un plaisir de vous rencontrer.
Moi, t'es content de rencontrer. Moi, t'es content de rencontrer.
Oh.
This is Creole.
Okay, moi, t'es content.
Moi, t'es. I was content, happy.
Okay.
Rencontrer, meet you.
Moi, t'es content. Rencontrer. Thank you. Oh, that is cool, yeah.